I have another Bible Japanese video. I guess one of the followers, Barry, had a question about learning to read Japanese since there's no spaces between the words. It makes it kind of difficult to actually read or follow. Yeah, and I guess that is true. But this is where I guess knowing some grammar and the particles and the different types of words helps a lot. It's be like you're driving along the highway and you're looking for signposts or different markers to be able to help you to break things up. So that's what this lesson hopefully will be able to do. So here's a verse. You haven't seen it before. I was just reading it this morning. But it's from Genesis, Seiki 24, verse 10 in the Kogo-yaku translation. So let's just kind of look at this to see different things that might help us to be able to break up this long sentence or sentences and try to figure it out. So I guess the first thing you need to know a little bit of grammar, but we can look for particles like here's wa, and I guess we've seen this before, the no that connects different nouns together. See another no here. If you've seen the verb, this word kara means from. Here's no. Here's the direct object marker o. So here's another no. Another no. O, another direct object marker. Here's another no again, and here's it's like means to. And here's ni, which means like to or at. Just quickly going through here. So that's maybe a quick way to break it up. And then another good thing to look for is katakana. So we see some katakana here. And here's some more katakana here. So that at least gives us an idea of what to look for. And so with the so just take a look at the so we know the wa is going to be the topic marker, so this is going to be attached to the wa. This shimobe means servant. That's the topic of the sentence. And as we've seen before, if you see no and no together, you're going to want to take whatever here, and try to read it together. Same thing here. Not whatever this word, we don't need to know it for now. Something no. Rakuda. And here's same thing. It's no. All before the direct object. And so that's kind of a way to start to try to not get so intimidated by the way it looks. And so here's what we're used to seeing. So this is where it really helps to be able to have the Japanese and the English, as we've been going through some of the other lessons before. So let's just try to break this down like we normally doing. So see here, shimobe is servant. Wa is the topic marker. So we know something about the servant. So here again, we got the connective marker no. Let's see, break it up from here. So this is shujin, which means master. And then this word here, rakuda, is camel. And rakuda, so shujin no rakuda, his master's camel, no uchi. Uchi means like from, among. And then kara, probably should add that together. So shujin no rakuda no uchi kara, so from among the camels of his master. And what did he do? Here's another sentence. Juto no rakuda. So this character you may have seen, it means like head, but it's used as a counter for animals or living things. So see this the 10 before that, so it means 10 head no rakuda, 10 camels. So here we go, 10 camels of, or like we said, from among the camels of his master. So we got all this kind of sort of figured out, and we've seen the servant already. So the servant took 10 camels of the camels of his master. And well, here's the took part right here we hadn't gotten to yet. O, because a verb comes at the end of the Japanese sentence. O totte. And then, so it's like the tef form, I think we've seen this before already, will be used to connect verbs together. So he took, and then dekaketa, past plain form of dekakeru, to depart, and he departed. So, and the servant took 10 camels of the camels of his master and departed. And looking at this next part, sunawachi is like, and I think it's, and then, or something like that. So here we go again. Shujin no samazama no yoi mono. So again, we see the different no connective particles here. So Shujin, we saw that master, samazama is various, yoi is good, and mono is thing. So, and then tazusae means to, I guess, from the verb tazusaeru, to carry. So they said he took and departed, and he carried, tazusae. It's a direct object. Let's see what that's referring to. Shujin no samazama. Samazama is various good things. So he carried various good things of his master, or the goods of his master were in his hand, or he carried. Tate means to stand up, and he arose. Here we see some katakana here. Aramu naharaimu. And I believe this is translated as Mesopotamia. It's not obvious, but that's good. When we have the English, I guess that's the only thing it can be. Ni mukai, so ni is to, and mukai means like to face towards, turn towards. Like, I think it just means went. So he turned towards or faced towards Mesopotamia, or went to Mesopotamia. Here's some more katakana here. Nahoru, Nahor. No, here's a no again. So Nahoru no machi. So machi is city or town. So Nahoru no machi e. To, it's translated here as unto. Ita, plain past tense of the verb iku, means to go or went. So I guess that's actually here. So he stood up, or he arose, as they say here. And then let's go to the end of the sentence, and went to Nahoru no machi, the city of Nahor, as in the direction of Mesopotamia, or something like that. So hopefully this might be helpful to try to break up the Japanese sentence or long sentences and not try to get intimidated. But I think the more you practice, the easier it gets.